Oh my goodness. My goodness. What's up, everybody? This is Philnomenal. I don't think this is gonna actually work. I had to attempt it. I really had to attempt it. I want to see if it's actually playing anything. I don't think this is gonna actually work. Oh, I think it might work. We're gonna try this. We're gonna absolutely 100% try this. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Philnomenal. I'm gonna attempt to play just the movie-esque experience. It is Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. It's my first day of my vacation. Well, the first night, rather. I just got off work. I wanted to just kind of kick back, relax, and watch this movie-esque experience about Roxas and the story behind Organization XIII. I'm hoping this works. I've read online that you can't stream this pretty much from a PS4, but I wanted to attempt it. See what happens. Pretty much, yeah, I wanted to see if we could get this going, and I'm going to go ahead and try and play this and see if it works. So you may hear an echo effect. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's see if this works. Enjoy, you guys. Yeah.
Pitiful heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
Marluxia. I remember Marluxia. Oh my god. Got it memorized. So yeah, so you guys, I think this is gonna work. So grab some popcorn, hang back, maybe a sandwich, some cereal, whatever you're into. Hang out. We're gonna be playing. We're gonna watch all this. Why the Sun Sets Red, day 255 of the 358 over 2 days. All this is cutscenes from the DS game that actually came out after Kingdom Hearts 2.
You're early.
But it's super important. This came out in
No, you're just
2009,
late.
actually. Holy crap. 4 years after Kingdom Hearts 2, if I'm right. 4 or 5, I can't remember. Obviously, Axel and Roxas are kind of besties. I mean, let's be fair.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Got it memorized?
Yeah.
Hello. I love
have to
Axel.
hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Jesus.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
It's true.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
Pigments and all. Light spectrums, all that jazz.
Seriously, where is she?
You actually learn who she is here in a little bit. I have seen this. I never actually got to play this on the DS. Surprisingly, I probably should go out and find it and play it, just because. Even though I don't really need to, because 3's coming out in a couple days. We are just 10 days
The destiny that
away.
is about to unfold actually started when we first met. On the 7th day after I came here.
So we are going all the way back to the beginning, people. And this ought to be a good story for you guys. I've watched it once before. It gets a little... Obviously, we're skipping all the battles and all the combat, and it's just going straight to the cutscenes to create like a movie-esque experience for all of us. But it is crucial. It is number 14. Obviously, the organization had a 14th member. But this is crucial. It's actually a lot of really good backstory for the organization.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat.
I can't remember her name either. And it hurts me. I know I'm going to get some like shade for that, but I'm just saying.
Number 14.
But I can't remember. I've only seen this once. But I know she's important.
Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
Obviously, he's remembered back to when he was first chosen into the organization.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were, what they wanted, or what they were trying to do, I had no idea.
The icing on the cake. Yeah, so he has no idea, like...
Teach him well, Axel.
Obviously, it's just
Don't
jumping straight to,
worry.
like, cutscenes, which
I'll
is
be
great,
sure
but...
he makes the grade. Roxas, let's
Axel
go.
did look out for him, though.
What's wrong? You worried about the new kid?
Isn't her name Shion, if I'm right?
What was
I think it
that
was
name
Shion.
again?
Number 14.
Shion. Boom!
Shion.
Called it.
Right. I knew that.
Shion.
Got it memorized?
Got
Roxas?
it memorized.
Yeah,
Fucking love
Yeah?
Axel.
How about my name then?
Axel.
See, he had a lot of
Then how
memory
about
problems
our
when he first
boss's
woke up,
name,
for
huh?
whatever reason. I don't know why.
Zemnis.
No way you're gonna forget his name, right? Let's go.
And he did. He kind of acted like a zombie when he first spawned, for whatever reason. From the cutscenes and all I've seen. Wow, it's gonna do this also. Roxas completed his first mission. Axel took Roxas to a special place instead of returning straight to the castle. He went straight to that castle? This is actually gonna be pretty lengthy, if I'm honest. So we did the mission. Boom, we're in another cutscene.
On the cake.
There it is. I believe it's sea salt something.
You remember what this ice cream is called?
It's,
Sea salt ice cream.
Yeah, just sea salt ice cream.
I already told you before. Get it memorized.
Get it memorized. Do it
salty,
now. Ah,
but sweet.
Jesus.
Roxas, you said the same exact thing the other day.
I did? I don't remember.
So what has it been? A week since you joined the organization?
I guess it has.
You guess it has? Come on, you must remember that much. Well, here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
For the organization.
You might even say that today is where it all really begins for you.
Pretty much.
Where it all begins.
There's so many like scenes of them just chilling up here about the clock tower here, and I want to say it's Twilight Town.
I'll be receiving missions every day, but I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
I think they were battling, what were they called? Were they battling Heartless? They were battling Heartless. Like, each and every single day. I'm gonna do this in my most boring voice. Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. No. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission, Clay. No, okay, sorry.
The organization defeats the Heartless in order to collect hearts. And complete Kingdom Hearts.
Because they believe it will complete Kingdom Hearts.
But I don't know what that is, or what it does.
Something
I
powerful.
don't even know what a heart is.
So I ask you guys, what is a heart? A beating organ. No. Incomplete. So here we go. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Weird. Because they don't have hearts. Zexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and they are therefore incomplete and desire ones of their own. And they are all nobodies. Fact.
Nobodies don't exist.
They do exist, but they don't. It's complicated.
We in the organization were born without hearts.
They are the shells of real people. Pretty much.
So, if we don't have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
If someone is born without a heart or a soul, are they real? That's literally what the game's asking here. It gets deep. Like, once they threw in Organization XIII, everything went crazy. Larkjean, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She did. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficiency. But the question of why he alone can wield it deepens. Okay. I'm just gonna do voices this entire time. This is all this game is. It's just a movie.
So why am I the only one who can wield such a thing?
Because he's the nobody of a Keyblade wielder.
There's so much more that I don't get.
Roxas is so important. And I have a feeling he'll come into play in Kingdom Hearts 3, but we're going to keep watching. Day 12, you guys. We have 358 days to go. I mean, in general. Okay, while carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds. Woo! And one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features. Special features. Blu-ray. No.
Back and forth, to and from the same places every day.
It's almost like going to work. Imagine.
Sometimes we go to other places on real missions.
On real missions.
But we can't cross the walls that divide the worlds. That's why we create our own paths in the darkness. Or so they say.
Interesting. Paths through darkness. Needs to be done. Wow, I'm not even going to pronounce the name. Lexius exhorted Roxas to rely only on his own strength during missions. Seems like a dick. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength, and something that only he could do. Bitches. Now, Lexius informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization. Pretty much, though. I wonder, do they use Keyblades? I actually don't think they do.
There are nice guys and not so nice guys in the organization.
Yeah, he's the only Keyblade wielder.
But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts. There's lots I don't know, but I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness, so I can be whole.
All this, just so they'll feel alive. Because they feel like without a heart, they don't exist. It's deep, man.
Who are they?
Probably just some kids who live here.
So does everybody act that way?
What do you mean?
Like running around chasing each other, making all that noise.
Well, yeah. If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why? Well, because we're friends.
Friends.
Friends eat ice cream together and talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw.
Even without a heart.
Come on, let's go.
I literally like looked up how long this was on Kotaku just now, and they're like, it's almost 3 hours, and I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna be here almost 3 hours with them just eating sea salt ice cream and chilling on this clock tower.
Hey, Roxas. After your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
So much just this is it, this is all it is. But I figured I'd show this to anybody who is interested. Roxas executed his missions without much thought. Of course, it's like going to work, let's be fair. Working the grind. Ugh. And we're just gonna let this keep playing, you guys. Boom, we're 22 days in, left behind. This does get a little crazy though. I was gonna do a little bit of explanation before the video, but I didn't.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
I can fill you in, since we're friends. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
The organization's got a second castle in the world between worlds. It's called Castle Oblivion.
Which was the actual castle from
memorized?
Chain of Memories, which is
I
where
wish somebody told me these things.
Sora went. So this actually takes place like right after 1, pretty much.
Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Nothing but fun.
And I'm gonna tell you guys some spoilers here. Roxas is actually Sora's nobody. Spoilers, I'm sorry. Because when Sora lost his heart, I believe this is right. Someone could correct me on this if they want. When Sora lost his heart in Kingdom Hearts 1, Roxas was created. So right when Roxas was created was right after he, like, Sora basically came back.
Axel.
Maybe a day later.
I have a message from Lord Zemnis.
Like a day after
Among the members
ending of
assigned to Castle Oblivion,
Kingdom Hearts.
There are traitors.
Imagine.
Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Zemnis himself.
Bitches. Question mark, he said.
Hey, Axel?
I keep thinking I can take control of this, but I really can't.
For Axel, he's gone.
I feel like I just need to charge my controller at this point.
What do I do with this?
You use it to get the winning thingy. Bitches. Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Xion. Xion, hooded and hiding any facial expression, spoke not a word throughout the mission. Bitches. This is all this is, you guys. So we're about 3 weeks in. Obviously, we still got the entire year. They said it's almost a 3-hour movie, about a 2.5 hour movie. So we're just gonna sit here and chill.
This place is so much nicer, without the loudmouths.
Loudmouths?
Those bossy co-workers sent to Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion, of course, was the Chain of Memories incident.
Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
I'm talking about Shion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
Dude's got an X on his face.
I've got someplace to be again today, so go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Huh? Shion?
Roxas is your name.
Yeah.
I often wonder, like, whose nobody Xion is. Like, I don't know if she's Naminé's, or if she's... Or if Naminé's a nobody, or... I often think about this. Or if... I don't actually know, because I haven't actually played through some of the games, and I'm kind of getting there, but it's taken me a while. Then I haven't played 2 in, like, 14 years, so I'm really behind. But I wanted to stream this tonight, just so I could get this out of the way for everybody. And for me. Obviously, this game is set right after the events of Kingdom Hearts 1, and it leads into Kingdom Hearts 2, because Roxas starts Kingdom Hearts 2 because of the ending of Chain of Memories. She looks like Kairi, you guys.
Best of luck today.
But like a really darker Kairi.
Let's go.
Obviously, the first couple days after a nobody's created, they just can barely speak. Apparently. Makes me wonder if Kairi is a Keyblade wielder and I just don't know about it. It's been so long, you guys.
Wow, Shion, I didn't know you could use the Keyblade.
You know? Neither did I.
I do like these little moments between Roxas and Xion and Axel.
Icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
Giving her the Axel treatment.
This
They're
is
besties
such
now.
a great spot. How'd you find it?
Here you go.
This is pretty much the entire 3 hours is them chilling on a clock tower hanging out.
Sea salt ice cream.
But
on,
it provides just a little bit of info about Organization XIII, which is kind of crucial. Sort of.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds
I was
like
Axel's
it's
favorite
yours,
once.
too.
Yeah. Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization. And then, after my first mission, he got me ice cream again, said it was icing on the cake.
Like you just did for me.
Yeah.
You guys must be really close.
Well, Axel and I are friends.
Friends. Do you think that I could be a friend?
When Axel gets back, we'll all have ice cream together.
Okay.
I was trying to see how long this actually truly was. Oh, here we go. 2 hours and 50 minutes, you guys. Whoa. Well, it might be 2.5 hours, but it sounds like 2 hours and 50 minutes. Wow, this is gonna be long.
True then? About Castle Oblivion?
That's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared for good.
And
What?
I think Axel was the traitor, if I'm right, you guys. Unless they considered it to be, who was in charge? I'm trying to remember who was in charge of the Castle Oblivion incident. It's been forever, but I will probably play through Chain of Memories, definitely on my channel, eventually. And then connect the videos in order to
what
where
happens when
you guys can
Heartless
just
are
see it.
destroyed?
The hearts remain. And then, those hearts gather together to form the great Kingdom Hearts.
Lies.
Then, can you tell
Possibly.
me what remains if a nobody is destroyed?
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
I can't remember who died at
That's
Castle
right.
Oblivion either. It's been so long. But I have played through freaking Chain of Memories, like,
You coming?
Almost 4 times now.
Oh, yeah.
Twice with Sora and twice with Riku already. Well, no, I'm actually on my 3rd playthrough with Riku.
Happening.
And just once with Sora. Well, twice technically if you count the PS2 version, and the Game Boy Advance version would be 3. Because originally Chain of Memories was on Game Boy Advance, let's be fair. Nominee. Good old Nominee. Wiping people's memories.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
Who are you?
I'm what's left. Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
Interesting.
I meant your name.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
Sora.
My true name is...
Even though it's not Sora.
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
Why does that background place look freaking familiar? It is Xemnas, if I'm right. Or... He's like Obi-Wan. No.
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
Obviously, Chain of Memories ended where...
Xion has gained power over the Keyblade, just as we intended.
Ugh.
She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
I didn't even get to explain that to you guys. Chain of Memories actually ended where Sora, you find out Sora's memories had been tampered with by Naminé, who had the ability to break up his memories into like a chain and break apart the chain and replace it with memories of Naminé instead of Kairi. They basically replaced Kairi with Naminé, so he'd want to fight and die for Naminé.
I went to a new world today,
It backfired
Roxas.
on them horrifically.
I couldn't believe how beautiful it was.
He managed to rescue Naminé,
I hope that you can join me next time.
and as a result, Naminé ended up repairing his memories, but it took like almost, I think it took years. And while he was away,
I'll see you tomorrow.
Roxas kind of was the nobody that came into play in the background. Oh, she set little seashells next to him. Obviously, he went into a coma because Sora went into the pod to get his memories back from Naminé. Naminé had to restore his memories, but I think it took 5 years, honestly. And this is, a game that takes place over the course of the first year that, you know, Sora was sealed away, pretty much. Pretty much.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
Kairi. Took him a freaking long time, but he finally woke up. So we're about 50 days in. 300 and something to go. Jesus. Obviously another 2 hours of streaming to go. But I wanted to stream this, especially for my brother, who kind of was like, you know, let me hear the story of Kingdom Hearts because I don't know anything about it. And for anyone else who's just trying to just kind of ride the hype like I am right now.
What happened to me?
You were sleeping for a long time.
Forever.
Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up. But I'm glad you did.
I am too.
I kind of feel
Thanks,
like a
Roxas.
zombie, though.
Yeah, but he's not so much of a zombie compared to how he was the first 7 days, apparently.
I brought you this. It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission. Hold it up to your ear.
Goes to Agrabah, gets a seashell. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm like, are there seashells in Agrabah? Because It sounds hardcore. Maybe there are, though. Kairi and Sora, of course. From Kingdom Hearts. In general. Missing. It was probably Axel, because Axel's still missing. The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. Baller. Obviously, Axel's been missing. Axel almost died, honestly. Like, he almost completely died. Sora, like, wiped the floor with everyone. And then Riku kind of just started cleaning up the other members, like, because Riku was at the very bottom, like, -13 on, like, on the floor of, like, basement 13 or something. And Sora started from floor 1 and went up. So Solitude, Roxas carried out his daily missions alone. Pretty much just getting coverage of, like, him running through Agrabah at this point. It's like a repeat of Kingdom Hearts 1, which is what Chain of Memories is also. And then we jump to day, what, 71? So we're a good ways into it. A good little chunk into it. Yeah. Still got a ways to go there, you guys.
Hey, Roxas.
Colonel.
It's been a while.
Got it memorized?
What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Like Axel could die.
Axel. I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
He actually did dip out.
You had me worried.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
Or do they?
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
I gotta check in with the boss. Or he's gonna let me have it.
He's gonna let you have it anyway,
You
so let's be
haven't
fair.
reported back yet?
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
But they don't have hearts.
I thought you didn't
Question
have a
mark.
heart.
You know what I mean? Like, how human, how real are the nobodies, you know? It's that's the question that this game really asks.
Your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
Oh, speaking of ice cream, it is my vacation. I went out and got some ice cream. We're gonna be doing that.
Shion up here while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back.
We should totes do it, he said. I should call this game 358 over ice cream days.
She's my friend too.
Oh my god, you guys. So much ice cream. So, day 72?
Why didn't you report in?
What? Not even one little word of appreciation?
He did live through all that.
The only thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There one minute,
Where
gone
did
the next.
Namine go?
I don't know how she got out.
She left with someone.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber? Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
Oh yeah, Marluxia was like in charge of the Castle Oblivion mission.
Up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there. Was I one of those you wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
Showing some, like, kindness.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way. I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for now.
For now.
You know, you're more cheerful.
You really think so? I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well, I guess. You must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Nah, it's thanks to you that we get to sit here again and laugh while having ice cream.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
Interesting. That's who Zexion is. I'm all looking up stuff while I watch this. While you guys watch it while we hang out. The promise. Roxas worried over having not seen Xion in over 10 days. It's been a while. They had yet to fulfill their promise of having ice cream. Together. With Axel. It's like pretty much like Diaries of an Ice Cream. Which is what I think I'm gonna subtitle this episode. This 3-hour episode. Jesus. Isn't that like the boss from like Tarzan's World?
Roxas?
Shield! Roxas, we have to take that thing out first.
Quickly, boss battle! And the boss battle's done. That quick. I love it. It feels like I don't have to do anything here, so just kick back and chill. I really honestly should pop some popcorn or something.
Roxas?
And then just crunch it really loud.
Are you hurt?
I'm joking.
I'm fine. Thank you.
I really like the character of Xion now.
You can tell us all about it, but why don't we head back first?
Now she's wearing a hood. Like, you guys see how like quick she was wearing a hood? It was like, kablamo.
There you go.
Oh, there she goes. She's wearing
Thank you.
She's wearing a hood now for no reason. And watch the hood just be gone. Bam. That was like so random. It was like, oh god, Axel, hood.
Eat up. It's gonna melt.
Gotta love this DS game. And then the hood's back. Like, what?
I thought you'd wolf it down.
Like,
did something
now
happen?
the hood's back off.
We're here for you.
What is happening?
Get it off your chest.
Oh,
Right,
I can't. God. The hood's just off. It's on. It's on if it's on.
He's right.
Jesus.
That's what friends are for.
It's like anytime she goes to talk, they have to like...
I can't use the Keyblade anymore. And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know. But if I don't defeat Heartless with the Keyblade, the hearts they release will just find their way into other Heartless instead. I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another.
Yep.
My mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
Is there anything you can do, Axel?
I wish there was, but it's just like she said.
See, at this point, Roxas was the only Keyblade wielder.
Without the Keyblade, she can't collect hearts.
Because he is the nobody of a Keyblade
And
wielder.
once they find out, they're gonna turn me into a Dusk.
We can't do anything?
I already told you there's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Xion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect the hearts and no one will know that you can't use the Keyblade.
It's pretty brilliant, actually.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Good luck.
I can do it.
At least someone's out there
Would
killing
you?
Heartless while Sora's asleep. You know what I'm saying?
But
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then. Ain't that right, Roxas?
we're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
He's like, I hadn't thought of that before.
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
See, it's so weird, like, after playing Enchanted Memories, like, I always saw Axel as, like,
Thank
this
you.
really, like,
Roxas?
BA, like,
Axel?
villain.
Just
And then jumping
eat your
into
ice
this is
cream.
just like, holy crap, Axel's not that bad after all. I'm super excited to jump on Kingdom Hearts 2, though. I just really wanted to stream this for everyone first. Roxas and Xion went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission when Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, whatever sandstorm there is. Roxas informed that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Really? Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve. Jesus. It's the most like basic storyline summaries, and we're back on the clock tower, and she's got the hood. No.
So best friends.
I'm joking.
Different from plain friends, right?
They're about the same.
Best friends, huh?
Colonel.
But I'd say best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
The wisdom of
how
Axel.
Are they different?
I don't know.
It's like might as well just call this the long clock tower discussion.
Best friends.
It's like 3 hours of just watching people hang out on a clock tower. That does not look like sea salt to me. It looks very weird. And we're jumping. We're almost 100 days in. I'm so excited, you guys. We're gonna watch a movie together. Meanwhile, back in Organization XIII, however many people are left, because God knows how many are dead.
The time has arrived.
Dude, that voice is epic as shit.
And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts.
Look at that shit, you guys.
Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss.
Hearts in general, people, because they don't have hearts.
Shining down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom hearts.
Which can only be unlocked with a Keyblade.
There, in the sky, hangs the promise of a new world.
What is their agenda is my question.
Friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own.
Oh, I see. They want to be real.
Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never
I'm going to
again
state what our mission is. He wants to
all this
basically
fighting.
make them real.
I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts.
But why?
You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough,
it's like the science of Kingdom Hearts.
We finally get hearts of our own.
Might.
Hearts shall be made our own.
Is Kingdom Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Yeah, like 100 days later, bro?
I don't understand since I don't
He's like,
have
I just gotta work. I'm a zombie.
Roxas.
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's a heck of a mission, you guys.
I guess you're right.
It's like I just gotta work so I can have a heart. I'm just a 10 man, a cruel 10 man. It's a hard life. Meanwhile, chapter 95, no, day 95. Might as well be chapter. Roxas and Jian went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together. The end. Like Jesus. And we're back on the clock tower.
Every nobody in the organization is good at different things.
3 hours of this.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
Even nobodies without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same.
Yeah, you're not a robot.
We
Got
each
it memorized?
have memories of our pasts.
Got it memorized?
Memories?
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
But I don't.
Me neither.
Yep.
Well, maybe that right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
What were you like before you were a nobody?
Huh? Me?
Which I actually saw him in Birth by Sleep, what little bit I got to play of that.
I've always been pretty much the same.
Before he was a nobody. When he was
I
human.
could remember stuff like that.
Really?
At least the music in this game is pretty.
It's just baggage, you know.
It is just baggage.
But I can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
All you did was stare into space.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I don't remember much either.
You two sure do have a lot in common.
I wonder what kind of guy I was before.
It's so crazy, like, the mythology of this game series and, like, what's actually happening. That's the guy that took her. It was that dude. I can't remember his name either. Man, oh man. What was his name? He, like, showed up at the end and just, like, took her. Informed by 6. Xion, informed by 6 that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Roxas, in turn, lent Xion his Keyblade. Bitches. No. That looks like
Thanks, Roxas.
Beast's castle.
You can have this back.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But let me try again.
I wonder if it's because, like, the link between his and Kyrie's heart, like, got cut off or something, and that's why Xion couldn't use the Keyblade.
Huh?
Because Kyrie is like a Keyblade wielder, if I'm right.
Roxas,
I want to say.
It worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
God, the mythology for this game series is so complicated and convoluted and crazy. Meanwhile, on the tower with ice cream.
Axel! Whoa! Where'd you come from?
How was your mission?
At least they were kind enough to
I sure
ask.
wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it.
Got it memorized?
So, how did your caper go?
Ta-da!
That's nice. Kind of just saved her from dying
Axel,
right there.
Thank you.
I didn't do anything.
They would have legit killed her, probably.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Xion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks, Axel.
How about sea salt ice cream, then?
We've only been doing this for an hour.
Buy me one, and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
Can you imagine, like, going to work and eating ice cream every single day and not having to worry about, like, health problems, you guys?
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Eating
Me
ice
too.
cream every day.
What's that all about?
I just want these days to last forever. Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
Well, nothing lasts forever, you know. Least of all for a bunch of nobodies like us. But it's okay if things change and we can't meet up here.
Huh?
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be apart. Got it memorized?
Kind of reminds me of, like, what happened with Ventus and Aqua and Terra there.
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
It was deep, though. I mean, if nobody's don't have hearts, like, why do they why are they capable of, like, thinking and feeling and laughing together? I mean, that's just me. Like, something screwy's happening here. Damn, look at that boss. As Xion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions, as usual. I make it sound so boring. Look at this dude's, like, Keytar or whatever. It's a Sitar or whatever it's called. Holy crap, look at those guys. Boom, we're back to it. We're already 100 days in, you guys. Out of the 358 days. 117 secrets. I wonder how many people died. It's been a while since I played Chain of Memories, but I'm kind of super grateful too. I've skipped it because I'm going straight to 2 after this. I'm so excited.
Knocking? What do you want?
Kablamo.
Tell me what Xion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
Jesus.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Xion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering that message to me.
We also need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Xemnas?
Well, really?
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets.
Maybe.
One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know.
Hmm.
You mean the chamber, right?
Where Sora's being kept.
We turned that place inside out. If it's there, we're not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Xion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced.
And they want Namine back.
The place where both Namine and Xion were born. It's practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there. By finding the room that Xemnas is searching for, you would find out everything about Xemnas' true agenda, am I right?
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Xemnas has an agenda that he hasn't told to anybody.
Maybe.
And we are bound to find some clues in the Chamber of Waking.
It's called Sora.
And once we obtain those clues, we'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
It's like they're just a bunch of backstabbing
I knew
pricks.
the time would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I took the initiative and cleared the way to the top for you. I can handle all the dirty work. You go all the way to the top.
You will be going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
This guy's a prick.
Castle Oblivion.
It's interesting that they sent him back,
Namine and Xion.
I feel like this bloody feels like an anime. Like, they're like, Namine and Xion, Meanwhile, in Olympus, Roxas and Xigbar investigated a new world on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked a lot of questions about he asked about the purpose of the mission, and Xigbar replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. That's weird. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Xion are particularly special nobodies, which we already knew. No. This is literally what they threw on here, you guys, but this is I mean, I guess the gameplay was probably really fun. I don't know, because I never played 358 over 2 days. And it's probably like $150 now if you try to look for it, even a used copy.
Hope Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right?
She said seriously. Xigbar's a prick.
You know what, Axel?
Hmm?
When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else. It's the same when I watch the sea. Someplace by the sea where I hear the sound of the waves.
Dude, legit, I think she's...
I get the feeling that I was talking with someone.
I think she's Kyrie's nobody. I just can't remember.
You mean that you have memories of your past?
No, it's not quite like that.
It's like a dream.
Well, I don't know. What do you think? Are these memories?
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
Maybe. This is literally like an interactive movie. Like, you're just, well, not an interactive one, just a movie. I mean, let's be fair. Meanwhile, lazy day. Jesus. Roxas' first day off. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. So he decided to pop on a 3-hour movie. No. Even asking Axel and Xion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful. So he eventually went to his usual spot. where they ate the same thing every day. Oh, maybe not. That's exciting. And we're back on the clock tower, never mind. That is so much ice cream.
I knew you'd be here.
It's 100 days of ice cream. That's the kind of diet we all need. Now.
Slept like a log.
Jesus. Sleeping like a log sounds pretty fantastical right now.
Are the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah. Can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time.
I wouldn't know either, but I'd probably play video games, let's be fair.
You'd be surprised.
Gotta
they
memorize.
Give you plenty of homework, and of course, you have to play with your friends every day. Trust me, it's over before you can blink.
And he remembers them.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
I forget there are some places that actually give people homework for the summer.
Hanging around with friends is fun.
That's crazy.
I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So, how did you spend your day?
Hey guys, how did I know you'd be here?
Where did you go, Shion?
I didn't go anywhere. What about you two? Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
That's hard. That's rough, but also accurate. Man, I feel out of shape, you guys.
Tomorrow, it's back to work.
Yepers.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
This is literally like the start of my vacation here.
You guys again for a while.
Huh?
He's like, I'm gonna be
They're
dipping out.
sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets.
Got it memorized, bitches!
Dark secrets.
Dark secrets.
I'm kidding.
Easy?
I just gotta keep my mouth shut about it, or else Sykes will get on my case.
And probably kill him.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he threatened to kill me once.
Gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
Hey! We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've changed.
Let's see, important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Xion about what Zoldan said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zoldan's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. LOL. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission we already knew about. A load of days later, my god. We're like 149 days in. That's nuts, you guys. Oh.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel, you're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah.
Where's Shion?
She's not here yet. She's usually here by now. This isn't like her.
I wasn't like her once.
How could he? I'm not a sham.
Someone gave her a hard time, I guess. Look like Xemnas. Meanwhile, Fear, 150 days in. We still got 208 days to go, you guys. That's a lot of ice cream eating. I'm still gonna grab some more grub, I think. I think popcorn's in the question. Looks like someone's talking, but I can't tell. Ah, yes. Riku. Pretty sure it's Riku. He's been gone a while. With old Mickey.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you. You were a mistake we never should have made.
Shion?
Wow, they're down like God knows how many members, and they're like, "Oh, you're a mistake." That's how they treat their employees right there.
Oh well.
He's like, "You got it memorized?"
Axel. Is there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
Anything I couldn't bear to lose? What's that about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it. And Zaldan said that was his weakness. Why don't I have anything like that?
Was it Gollum?
It's because you don't have a heart.
Was it Smeagol?
I guess.
He had a Precious? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if he took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point there. So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then.
Fantastical.
If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
Memories of the past. I don't remember my past.
Even though you might not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I? I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Shion.
So then you really do have something that you can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us. Including us nobodies. We all have something that we want to hang on to.
It's scary.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well... I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere deep inside your memories.
This game is so deep on so many levels. Meanwhile, coincidentally, Roxas and Xion were given the same post. Xion failed their mission to dispose of an imposter, and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Sayax, who's a dick. Xion put up a strong front for Roxas, who's at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
I'm all chewing on Doritos. And it's Riku, everyone. Looks a hell of a lot like Kairi, don't she?
Your face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Looks a hell of a lot like Kairi.
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
Because him and Mickey as fuck.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Why? You're the real sham.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
Yummy. Maybe. I mean, he did give his heart up to darkness for like ever. He learned to deal with it. Learn to use it and wield it.
Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things. Roxas, do you ever think about why we're doing all of this?
What do you mean, why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
But what do we need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Zigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
You're not a mistake.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
Xion.
Well, that was delicious. No, so going back to the game.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Xion couldn't make it again today?
Actually,
she bailed.
You just missed her.
She dropped her coconut. No. She said, I'm done with this sea salt ice cream. No, she's going through a lot, though. I mean, meanwhile, inside the mind of someone who was once Sora. 152 days in. This incredibly long experience. Roxas reflected on how Xion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas, what's wrong? It's almost like an episode description. According to Axel, girls are complicated, and there are buttons to avoid pressing, like X and circle. No, Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Xion, but Axel assured him that Xion was fine. My God. Roxas and Dimmick saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Let's be fair. Like, I love these descriptions, they're so vague and blah. Ever since partying awkwardly with Xion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions. It's a hard knock life for Roxas. Meanwhile, a buttload of days later, love. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded, from protecting what he cares for the most, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Jolden declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Jolden said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless. And then he departed. Like a dick. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. Love is all you need. At the usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. So many double uses of words in these sentence structures. Roxas watched the sunset with those whatever on his mind. I didn't even see the word. My God. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, this guy, Roxas learned that Xion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Oh shit. Roxas disregarded Seox's order to not worry about a failure like Xion and went to her room. Cause that's what friends do. They show up.
Xion.
Not when it's hard, but not when it's easy, but when it's hard. And you always make it hard. Since we're using X's and I just used a Deadpool reference, which is X-Men, and I had to, I'm sorry.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
I told you, keep out of this.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Xion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
Do you mean just like you are always honest with me?
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Xion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
Meanwhile, the next day, lies and heresy. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Seox about Xion. He said that Seox would reconsider claiming Xion to be a failure depending on how she performed from now on, but this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. Shite. Action, reaction. Conjunction, junction. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. Lock, Shock, and Barrel got in Roxas' way with their mischief, of course. They claim that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost on Roxas. Black screen. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Xion, doing double the work, since they were understaffed. Because people died. Oh my god, we're 193 days in. Gion finally woke up. It's been a while. It's been like 20 days almost. I had a heart once. And that was, of course, in that moment. In that moment.
Whoa!
Not only, I believe.
Good morning, Shion.
Was the exact moment that Roxas was created.
Oh. Morning.
Possibly
you
the moment Kari or that Gion was created.
Sorry. Oh. Did you bring me these seashells?
Do you hear it?
I don't know that I've ever been able to hear the sound of the ocean from a seashell before. I've tried it.
How long was I asleep?
About 20 days.
It was about 20 days. It was forever.
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm Sora about that. No.
Kind of weird that we can feel anything at all without having hearts to feel with.
Exactly. Are they not beating,
Roxas,
breathing creatures?
Don't you have work today?
Huh? Oh, I'm about to head out.
I'd like to tag along.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
Alright.
God, this music's great though. Holy crap, you guys. Maybe I should look into playing this game sometime. After 3, of course. Oh my god.
Shion!
Panic!
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Kairi and Sora.
Leave Shion to me. Got it!
Boss fight.
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, piss off Axel. See what happens. 6 doesn't care. He just wants to be the leader.
Changed. What happened at Castle Oblivion? Does the past mean nothing to you?
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the 3 of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why?
He's like, I'm gonna be sarcastic as fuck
you
right now.
guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right?
Get it memorized, people.
We are best friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Colonel.
Guess we are.
I can't believe this is actually letting me stream
Thanks,
this.
Axel. You're sweet.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Seriously.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
Well, if Sayek had his way, he'd have her freaking eliminated. Not just from the organization, but period. Like, F that dude. Meanwhile, back in Namine's room. A Namine's super important. Having the ability to just, like, completely tear someone's memories apart. I used to think that Naminé was actually like a nobody as well. But I could be wrong. Obviously Sora will have no memory of her. I wonder where Naminé is now. After 2 and Dream Drop Distance and all. I haven't actually played Dream Drop Distance, so I actually really don't know. The truth about Naminé. Vexen. It's like a whole book about her. Meanwhile, in Peter Pan's world, during a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him so that they might fly, which is pretty baller. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. Bitches. Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. In a happy thought. I'm just throwing it out there. Trusting in Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. And then they had ice cream. Again. No. Roxas spent his days completing missions. Imagine. That's all he's been doing. Kind of eliminating Heartless, gathering hearts, trying to open up the door to Kingdom Hearts, pretty much. And days flew by like butterflies. No. 224 days in, Anomaly. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. Meanwhile...
You seem to be struggling.
Listen at that voice actor.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got lost? There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened, and they found their way into someone else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
It has to be perfect.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
You are a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
Dude, is that who I think it is?
If
I'm gonna look this up.
his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
Whoa.
Hey, Axel?
Boom.
You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah?
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
For research, huh? Seems
Oh my
everyone
God.
Gets sent there all the time, especially you.
Although, they never send me or Roxas.
Well, they probably just don't need you there.
Or don't want them there.
I'm
They need them collecting hearts like crazy.
heading back.
Huh?
Well, jeez. That was sudden.
Maybe you're not.
I recognize some of these
completely
voice
well
actors.
No, it's nothing like that.
Oh my God, that was Christopher Lee playing Diz. Dude, Christopher Lee, God rest his soul.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach? Where did that idea come from?
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are you talking about, Shion?
It'll be a blast, trust me.
Yes, alright.
Awesome. That
Let's
was
go.
Christopher Lee. Holy crap. I'm all looking up stuff while I watch this. Quietude. Xion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream, which happens every once in a while. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Xion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach, like they spoke about, together, like they had promised the other day. Literally. Just go in there. Whoa. Xion found the information that Sayax had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Oh, that's enough to kill someone over. I'm just throwing that out there. And then days flew by as we drew closer to the end of this. Almost 200. Man, the longest day.
I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Naminé?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Zigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no. Apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged.
He's got like the most epic freaking
Axel,
voice.
Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Xion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
And that's why he's in charge, bro. He's like, we literally don't have to do anything. Well, someone went to Castle Oblivion. Holy crap. So every floor looks like this exact same thing.
Hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls. Xion.
So Sayax had taken her from there pretty much.
Axel, what are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission?
Like, where is Castle Oblivion is my question. It's like the realm between realms or something.
Turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
Yep.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it.
It's because you're asking too many questions. And they do not like questions.
Xion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not. Let's go home, Xion. Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
He's like, I'm really trying to help you, just leave.
Stop! Stay out of there, Xion!
He's like, this won't end well. I don't think that ended well.
You're early.
No, you're
Oh, we're back
late.
to where we were at the beginning of the game. Day 255. out of 358.
Today makes 255.
Over 2 days.
What's that about? It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right?
Might as well.
It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Of course, we're back where we began here at the very beginning of the game.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
And this is where he said, "Where is she?" I remember this now. I'm just glad it's let me stream this for you guys, so you guys can kind of experience this. But Axel knew the answer.
What? Then I wasn't who I am?
News. In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Xion's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, of course, Roxas argued that they should search for Xion, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words and told him to basically fuck off. Hollow, which is what nobodies are, apparently. Although, it's weird, they have more hearts and feelings than the others. The days passed without Xion. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone eating his ice cream. Because Axel's probably looking for Xion, or trying to cover hard. Meanwhile, day 276. God, this time's flying. Disorder! Disorder! No, but anyways. Memories of Destiny Island, and of Sora, and of Kyrie. Holy crap, did he actually show up on Destiny Island? Because that'd be really sweet baller. Obviously Destiny Island was restored. At the end of the events of Kingdom Hearts 1, when the door was closed.
Xion!
Is that Xion? Oh, it is. Or not.
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
What is happening right now?
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Ark. That's all that's left in your heart. The darkest memories. Your memories of long gone. Everyone.
This must be like a Rika memory.
I remember everyone from the islands.
Yeah, from like Chain of Memories. This is when Rika was like arguing with Duplo.
Those friends. Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten.
What's his name? Oh, I can't remember.
It was you who destroyed your home.
It was Zexion. Like before Zexion got killed by Axel.
Who am I? What am I here for?
And of course Riku found her. On Destiny Islands of all things.
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
Yep.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
It's been almost a year. Like, what is going on?
Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up, only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take.
Thanks, Nominee.
It's
I'm just
too
throwing it
late
out there.
either way. Sora's awakening has already been delayed. Sora's nobody, and the one that's absorbing his memory. None of us imagined that they would fight so hard to become their own people.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, the only real solution is for them both to go away.
Exactly.
Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to put them back into one, I'm afraid there's no other way.
All right.
Make it so. Go get them and make it happen. Because seriously right now. I think Riku ends up fixing this. But it does take another 4 years before Sora wakes up. It's ridiculous.
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Xion?
I want to be with you two.
Then come back with us.
I can't. Not the way I am now. But what would it take for me to be like you?
Hey, it's been a while.
You think so?
Seriously.
So, I went to the beach today. And there was this girl who looked kind of like Xion. But I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure. I probably imagined it.
Maybe.
To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the three of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why.
And then Xion went
Maybe
missing.
I saw Xion there because I wanted her to be there.
Or Riku was on point with that mission objective. I'm just throwing it out there.
Want to go look for her?
Huh?
Beginning tomorrow, let's use our spare time to find Xion.
These are some really cool names they're coming up with.
Let's do that.
Searching for a rapper. So we have less than 100 days, you guys, and we'll be done here. Meanwhile, in Alice in the Wonderland's world, while visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. And of course, he didn't have one, but he does have one. It's complicated. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Xion's predicament? I'm like reading this to you guys. Roxas is left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Bitches. Roxas and Axel continue their search for Xion. It lasted a while. So much a while. Almost a day 300, you guys. Holy crap. Confessions. Meanwhile, back on the tower.
It's no
I feel like we're always here.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Xion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Ding, 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 ding. He's asking the right questions.
Nothing there anymore.
Well, Xion might be there.
He's like, I'm just throwing it out there. He's like, don't go that way, kid.
Apparently, Xion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
He's not allowed to reveal too much.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Xion.
Colonel. Oh, man. And this whole game is really about the bond of three friends and...
This is Castle Oblivion.
Where Chain of Memories took place. I'm just throwing that out there one more time. Obviously,
Roxas.
every floor was pretty much, you went in, you pop a card,
My head.
you fight a bunch of enemies for about an hour and a half, and then you make it to the next
Easy,
floor,
man.
you
Let's
pop a
retreat
bunch
for
of
now,
cards.
and-
I'm fine. We have to find Xion. What's happening?
Castle Oblivion did wreck
Roxas.
your subconscious really hard. The minute you walk in, it
So much.
really can wreck your brain.
Rushing
Apparently.
into my head.
Let's get out of here for now.
No, wait. There's something I can almost...
He bailed.
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Exactly.
Are you all right?
What happened to me?
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors. Don't you remember?
I only remember going inside.
It's not a good time.
Just take it easy for now.
Got it memorized?
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
He's like, please
Don't
now.
push yourself, man. Who's there?
Xion?
And of course, Xion and Riku.
Xion! Wait! You're out of the way. Hey!
Roxas, wait!
I'm thinking it's a trap. I'm just throwing it out there.
thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
The imposter?
No way
oh, that's right.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
You want to go back?
It's so complicated, the story is. Meanwhile, the next day.
Shion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to. I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on! Wait!
It's getting intense here. Between the two of them. Holy crap.
Well, hello there, Shion.
Axel? No, wait!
I'm like it for sparring now.
Stop! Shion.
He just like judo chopped the crap out of her. Got it memorized. Oh, Axel. Meanwhile, the next day, Sora. Literally the title of the next day.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one? Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right. There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
Oh god, he called him by his real fucking name. I had no idea. Now, obviously Lee was his human form before he was a nobody, which we find out about in Birth by Sleep, which was a prequel to this game.
Know.
Well, a prequel to all of it.
What?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Shion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not. Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number.
This
if
is
you
smart
want
as
her
crap.
to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
He's like epically ridiculous Thrones.
Roxas.
He's upset, obviously, because he turned her in. He's like, how could you do that? She was our friend.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Xion and Roxas?
I will admit, Xion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Xion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Xion a sense of identity.
Jesus.
Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Xion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
Jesus.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Xion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
And of course, the imposter they're referencing is Riku, and I believe this was actually a scene at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, maybe? That scene there in particular. Riku's close by.
What am I supposed to do, Riku?
Mm-hmm. We are officially 300 days in. We're getting there. Another 58 days to go. Not much of a story, but it does offer some insight into who Organization XIII is. It's pretty clever and interesting, too. I just wanted to recap it, and I figured you guys might want to recap it with me, just because, you know, or maybe watch it for the first time. Some people don't have access to it, you know. That's what I'm here for.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
Of course.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
Yes.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
Yes.
I wonder if Namine is a nobody of Kairi. And they just created... They personally created Xion. I wonder if that's what's happening here. That was the quickest blip and you miss it story right there ever. Here we are, day 321. We're nearing the end of this story already. It's been a little over 2.5 hours, if I'm honest. That's when Riku was evil, obviously. I'm kind of glad I ran back through that game. Well, evil-ish. Ansem was starting to kind of want to take control of him. The darkness was really in him. It's like I feel like Chain of Memories and 358 over 2 days are just like complete recaps in some way, like of the story of Kingdom Hearts 1. Somewhat, like as far as gameplay and stuff goes.
What is this?
Tears. I'm sealing the key on Agara. Which God knows they don't want. If he could seal a keyhole, I mean. After Xion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Xion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas, because Xion is taking all the memories of Sora from freaking Roxas. where the memories are coming from. She's absorbing all of it.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Yeah, it is.
Since when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before.
Lol.
Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that.
It's true.
He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
Oh, that was loud.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
It really isn't. Oh, okay, that is actually working. I want to test the audio real fast.
Axel!
Huh?
I wonder what castle they're in,
You
like
need
where they
something?
are.
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it.
Welcome to the show,
today,
everyone.
I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Shion?
We're doing a watch through of 358 over 2 days, if you guys will.
Not sure.
Since it's pretty much just a giant movie.
Is that because you're a puppet?
Whoa.
You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers.
I see.
So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger, it could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
Holy crap, Axel's just like, I'm gonna reveal the whole plot to you right now.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. Because I know you're not
So it's
just
like,
a puppet.
it's like she's a science experiment almost.
We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Freaking Axel.
Sure.
I love Axel.
Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
Sora. He's like, oh god. He's like keeping secrets from all of them.
He is?
I mean, the fact that, you know, they're kind of looking
Sora
for Sora.
has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes. It was not supposed to gain a mind of its own.
It was not supposed to gain a mind of its
Or
own.
become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel.
At the moment.
The time has come. Sayx, are the devices ready?
I have no idea what's happening either.
Good.
It's been so long since I watched this.
Roxas?
Like 2013, it's been
Both
forever.
of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb.
Jesus.
Whether Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there
Zigbar's
is no
such a dick.
change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
This is not good. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, we're just watching this movie at this point. Roxas still in the slump. Continue to receive missions from the organization. He spent his days executing missions. which you just told us. I mean, it's like pretty much these are the cutscenes. It's like some cool artwork. Boom, a bunch of days fly by. Obviously, there's only 358 days in the game, so we are almost there, you guys, to the very, very end. Sunset.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything.
And she knows it.
What should I do, Riku?
I mean, how do you say don't exist? I mean, it's been almost a year.
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know
This is
Sora?
from like a while back.
Yeah.
He's like, your very existence is causing my friend to sleep for a really long time.
You
And delay the
saved
game.
me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess. I just felt like it.
Riku, please. Tell me more. About Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just... I remember things about the two of them.
I wonder why he wears a
But
blindfold.
I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have... their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Absolutely.
Why's that?
10,000%.
Shion. Your memories. They really belong to Sora.
So you mean... I'm like... a part of him?
No.
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except...
This plot's
You
so
can't,
crazy.
because part of it is inside of me.
Exactly.
That means... he can't wake up.
As long as you exist.
Yeah. You got it. But, if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess... I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But... I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
It's kind of really sweet in a way.
Maybe... you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly.
You'll know.
I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
I'll try. Thank you, Riku.
Riku got really wise after one, man. I'll be honest. He's like, oh man, I jacked up. And then, of course, he spent all the chain of memories trying to get out of the darkness. Fighting his own personal demon, since Ansem was kind of still inside of him. Roxas battled a Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe, Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might, hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both Roxas's and Gion's Keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another. And what is the truth? And meanwhile, back on a rooftop. Literally, I can't make this up. This whole game It's just you sitting on a rooftop eating ice cream. I mean, like with your breasts.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner.
He's like, I know it's been almost a year, but we've been eating ice cream every single day.
I've never seen one myself.
Wait a second.
Oh, what is it?
It's nothing. So then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Probably a free ice cream.
Wow. The sun's beautiful.
Yeah, we don't stop to appreciate it sometimes, but
I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame.
Sunsets are great, you guys. They really are.
If only things could stay like this forever.
Say,
Axel realizes what's happening.
what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Axel.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
As long as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right? We've got it memorized, Axel.
Whoa! Good. Using that one-liner on us.
I'll have these moments memorized for a long time. Forever.
Oh, Xion.
Forever.
If you even exist.
Sora.
We have to do something about Sora.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yep.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
This is about to get ugly. Resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
He's like got it memorized. Apparently they were friends in their human lives. Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Xion, and Xigbar conversing with Sayx. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sayx if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Sayx chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Wow. Roxas saw Xion and Axel off with a sense of unease.
What a blast from the past!
Xion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours? Why is it that you always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Huh?
Wow, she is getting stronger. Which is not good for Roxas.
Sorry, Axel.
Or Sora.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this, or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please.
She'd be erased. Pretty much.
Thank you.
It's kind of sad, really. This whole story kind of is really sad. I feel it's like it's proper though to get this backstory before jumping in a tier where you just play as Roxas for the first 2 hours.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
Did something happen?
Six storms off.
Where's Shion?
She's in another castle.
She flew the coop. Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
What happened out there?
Nothing. Really.
Nothing?
That's pretty much
Shion's
Axel's
gone. How can that be nothing?
Default response to anything you
It's
guys.
just like Zigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
She's a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean.
That's not...
It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just
not...
like Shion is my best friend.
It doesn't work
That's
that way,
not
bro.
It. You're missing the whole point.
That's exactly
Roxas.
what Axel's trying to fucking tell you.
Get this! Roxas!
Jesus. How do you explain this?
You'd understand. Roxas.
He's like, sit down and take a breather and let me explain what's happening.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Interesting.
Namine?
They hid Namine in Twilight Town?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
All right.
Haven't they been in Twilight Town the entire time, like hanging out?
Goodbye.
Yeah, pretty much that is goodbye right there. We only got 4 days left. Truth. This whole time the organization's trying to keep Sora asleep while utilizing the Keyblade to release hearts so that they'll gain more power for Kingdom Hearts. So in the hopes that they'll earn hearts
has
themselves.
Disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
You're not high enough on the pay grade?
Talking about the replica program, isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Yeah,
Perhaps
not high enough on the pay
you care
grade.
to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own.
So they could get hearts faster.
This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise.
Thank God.
Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
No one at Castle Oblivion ever reported any instance where a replica formed its own identity. Do you concur, Axel?
Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Xion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
They're literally looking at this unobjectively as scientists.
Axel?
They're like, this is a science experiment that got away. We need it back safely.
Dismissed.
With as few scratches as possible. That's literally the way they're talking about her.
Alive. Is she a madness?
Like a Frankenstein experiment or some crap.
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel, those orders were absolute.
He's like I give a fuck about your orders.
Proceed with your mission.
Xion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here.
You're missing
We
3
have
at least.
And always will be. 13.
Yeah, but you're down like 3 or 4 members, bro.
Axel!
Just letting you know.
Maybe it's best if Xion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
Oh, that's pretty serious.
Can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Xion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet.
Exactly.
How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
I mean, that's Axel. He just kind of keeps everything to himself. He plays both sides of everything and... Oh, Mickey! Holy crap! It's getting serious now. Yeah, Mickey and Riku, obviously. I believe it is Riku. Their mission's to get Sora back. Maybe I'm wrong? Oh, shit. Actually, it looks like Ansem. Oh, that's why. It was Ansem. Obviously, Riku's still dealing with Ansem inside. And that's must be why he wears the blindfold.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
He really is, honestly. He spent most of Chain of Memories trying to figure it out.
Did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
They wanted to make copies of his memory.
You and me were both looking into what the organization was up to.
Of an army of
Keyblade
wielders.
What I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
It's
I've
not
got
that
that
simple.
covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey, instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness.
He's like, I can win. He's like, I just don't want to use the darkness inside me.
You're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Just in case.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
I forget the ending of this game is actually really awesome. Obviously, we only got 3 days left after this.
Shion. Replica program.
Mm-hmm. They wanted to make replicas. Imagine an entire army of Keyblade
was
wielders.
A puppet made to replicate
Destroying Heartless.
my powers. The Keyblade's powers.
Mm-hmm.
When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too?
Sort of, but a different type of
Xemnas
puppet.
said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora?
I've got one better. What is
And
Sora?
Who am I supposed to be?
What is Gamora? No.
Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me?
Exactly.
Axel.
Hey, Roxas.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh? Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore.
Exactly.
And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other.
Axel's not honest with
Who am I,
anybody.
Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
He's like,
What
I'm trying to
makes you
spare
so
you some
sure
pain.
about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just got to trust me, Roxas.
I don't.
Holy crap.
I can't.
Roxas.
I never actually realized that.
Somebody knows where I came from.
If you say their names backwards...
If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else.
Yeah, if you say their names backwards and you take out the X, that's who their real form was.
I trust.
Holy crap, I just realized that. Roxas is Sora backwards without the X.
I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
Dude, holy crap, that's exactly right.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Place to belong. We are almost there, you guys, on this kind of decent movie-esque experience, teaching us a little bit about Organization XIII, Nominee, and Xion, and who Roxas is, and a little bit more about Axel while we're at it.
Xion.
Nominee. The Keymaster at this point. Gatekeeper at this point. I don't even know how else to put it.
Are you able to see my face?
Yes.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
Nope.
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
As I remember more of my past, the more I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember.
You will cease to exist,
For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
Jesus.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
That's terrible.
I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Nominee, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You
Super
won't
brave
be
of her to
alone.
do that.
I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right. Thank you.
I can't even imagine.
Well, if you're ready,
your whole existence being a lie and
let's go see Sora.
And to just like...
Nominee, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this.
Wait! Xion!
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Axel.
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem?
It's like killing his one of his best friends.
Think you can do whatever you want.
And then, like, forgetting about her completely after he destroys her.
Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Dang, she must have kicked the crap out of him. Of course, Xemnas found him. Day 357. Tears. 1 day left to go after this, you guys, and we are done with this movie-esque experience. Oh, what's up there, Bateman? Welcome to the show that is the prequel.
Where did I think I could go?
That is basically the movie from the DS game. Like a 10-hour game, basically. You take that, like the cutscenes from it, it's like a little over 2.5 hours. 2 hours and 45 minutes. That is 358 over 2 days. One last ice cream for the road.
Thank you.
She's basically about to wipe herself out of existence like she never happened. Because she was a science experiment that the organization created to see if they could copy and replicate Sora's powers.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
I can't remember what her face is. I think it's Kyrie's if I'm right, but I could be wrong.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas?
Holy shit.
This is him. It's Sora. You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too.
This fucking game's so deep.
This is why I was created.
It's like the movie can be like semi-boring, but man, this is so deep on so many levels. Holy crap, that's a boss fight if I've ever seen one. It's like final boss worthy. This looks like a mean boss fight, holy crap. And of course it'll initiate the actual boss fight here in a minute. And then it just skip to the end. This is literally what this is. It's all the cutscenes. Oh, that looked like it fucking hurt. My god, that looked like it hurt. Oh, he fucking missed it. So it's crazy. So Sora is a nobody, and he's the nobody of, or I'm sorry, Sora. Wow, Roxas is a nobody. He's the nobody that was basically created when Sora lost his heart.
Who are you? Again? It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
He literally beat her in combat, basically. And as a result, she no longer exists. She never existed. All the memories, the entire year they spent together.
Who did this to you?
Gone.
No. It was my choice to go away now.
It never happened.
Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way.
All because the organization wanted Sora to sleep forever.
Sora.
So they could find Sora, steal his memories, and use his memories to create an army of Keyblade Masters.
To be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts. Set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas.
Jesus.
See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh. And of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Shion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
And in like that last little glimmer, he remembered her for a second. Just for a second. Before she ceased to exist forever. All because they wanted to create a science experiment and she was the only success they had before Castle Oblivion was taken from them. Pretty much. Or well, before they lost Castle Oblivion. They lost Sora anyways.
How did this happen? Hmm?
Was that a note? Nah. Colonel. Eh. The stick from where he won that, well, Axel was missing. And of course we reached day 358, the end. And we get the cutscene from the end of, Kingdom Hearts 2, actually. Well, if you watch the end credits and you get the true ending. If I'm right. It's been forever. I think it is Kingdom Hearts 2. Where Riku's surrounded by Heartless. Light and dark. A dual Keyblade wielder. Oh no, there's Riku there. Who the fuck is that then? He just sensed Xion fading from existence. He must be training with somebody. Riku's like, I ain't fucking got time for you. So freaking powerful, they just like cut through him like nothing. You don't even see him attack.
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you. Why are you trying to stop me? Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories. Sora? Enough about Sora!
That's Roxas for sure.
Have some kind of plan? I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
You mean Xion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Xion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you. Enough! Why? Why do you have the Keyblade? Shut up!
Obviously he beat him in combat right there, after a boss fight, I'm assuming. Can you imagine fighting Riku as the final boss? That'd be fucking intense. He's like, I don't get it. It's like 358 over 2 days. The movie. How to get sea salt ice cream. A sea salt ice cream tutorial. That's like all they did. Like the entire like 2.5 hours of this is them chilling, talking about deep, epic crap while eating sea salt ice cream. It would have saved a lot of time had he just killed him right there. But I know it's kind of dickish for me to say. He's got Sora's spirit, that's for sure.
Why don't you quit? Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody.
Exactly.
Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Wrong.
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
And that's why he was gone for so long. Freaking Ansem from the first game. Ansem's still living inside of Riku, too. All that power, all that darkness. Kind of consumed his body.
I have accepted it.
As she slowly fades away. Forever. It's kind of sad, really. I was a little like WTF whenever I watched all the cutscenes before, like a couple of years ago.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous.
Christopher Lee, you guys.
Nobody cannot feel anything.
Like the most stellar cast
if he had
possible.
met Sora, things might have been different.
But Roxas is a nobody. A shell of the real person. A creature with no heart.
Don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora.
This game's so deep.
You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
And that will do it. This will bring you to the first day. Since his mind, I think, gets wiped. It's been so long since I've watched this. Obviously, this leads up into Kingdom Hearts 2, where Roxas wakes up. You take control of Roxas for a 2-hour tutorial. I cannot make that up. A 2-hour tutorial.
About him.
All this because his memories were torn apart in Chain of Memories, and Sora had to go into Machine to get his memories back, and it took 5 years for him to wake up. And here we are.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
kind of a long time ago, let's be fair. What's this? This is the scene from Kingdom Hearts 2 right there. Which is exciting because I will be playing that here shortly. Secret reports have been unlocked. Kablamo! Character section has been unlocked. And obviously that was the entire movie there. Secret reports being like, I want to say like... Oh, I'm trying to remember how to... There it is, the secret reports. Yeah, listen to this crap. This is them. With luck, we can bring Roxas back into our fold, but even if Sora should awaken as the hero of the Keyblade, he is bound to keep unlocking hearts. If he should come to target us, we need simply subdue him and use his powers ourselves once more. I must become one with Kingdom Hearts. I will become a higher existence. All of my true ambitions begin there. And they basically want to take control of Kingdom Hearts to have hearts because they're not real. They don't... I mean, they exist, but they don't have hearts. Like, they can't feel anything. They don't know their purpose in life. They're just nobodies, which is literally a shell of a person who had a heart at one point, who lost their heart and created a nobody in that simple moment. It's so deep and so thoughtful and so crazy, and oh my god. But that is Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. In the next couple days, I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts 2. And then Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, do the cutscenes for Ari Coded, just because I've never seen them, and, well, you know, I'm doing this for everybody who hasn't seen it. And then I'll be playing through Dream Drop Distance, the Fragmentary Passage from Birth by Sleep with Aqua, and then watching the 2-hour back X cover is what the movie's called. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's kind of just the adventures of sea salt ice cream, as I like to call it, because they just sit there kind of hanging out, asking really thought-provoking questions to each other, and just giving each other food for thought. I mean, it's a crazy little DS game, my god, with some insane actors in it. My god, Christopher Lee as Diz is insane. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, I'll be definitely back on here in the next 10 days. I am on vacation officially, so we're going to be doing it. Living it up, Kingdom Hearts Day. You know, the countdown to Kingdom Hearts is real, like 10 days away, you guys, and we get Kingdom Hearts 3 after 14 years. I mean, I'm so stoked. Until then, you guys, keep the hype real. Kingdom Hearts, peace out.